Today is December the 7th. Today, we'll look at 2 Psalms of David. Reading through the Bible in a year, today I'd like you to read Psalm 143 and 144, both Psalms of David, and Proverbs 30, the words of Agur. Here in these 2 Psalms of David, what we find is a little bit more introspective take on David's Psalms. In this, he kind of looks to himself and says, Lord, help me to follow you. Notice what he says in 142, verse 5. I pray to you, O Lord, I say, you are my place of refuge. You are all I really want in life. Then again, in 143, the last half of verse 8, show me where to walk, for I give myself to you. And then the first part of verse 10, teach me to do your will, for you are my God. Here in these 2 Psalms, David, perhaps it is at his most introspective in saying, Lord, I am a fallen man. Help me to walk in your ways. Now, interesting that as we look in the book of Proverbs chapter 30, we find much the same thing. Here in the collection of wisdom in the book of Proverbs, we now move to wisdom of others, the sayings of Agur, son of Jakeh. And we go through a series of what he says. There are proverbs much like Solomon's Proverbs. Then that chapter ends with 5 different sets of 4 things that go together. Read through them. It's very, very interesting. But just like Psalm 142 and 143, look at what Agur says in 30, verse 3. I've not mastered human wisdom. I don't know the Holy One. Again, the king's saying, I want to follow, but I'm certainly not perfect. Help me follow you, Lord. Today, that should be one of our main prayers. Lord, we're certainly not perfect. Lord, left to ourselves, we will reject you and turn our backs on you. Help us, Lord, to follow you. Like, follow, and subscribe to this devotional on whatever platform you use to listen to it. Email your questions to us at questions@becomehope.com. Tomorrow we'll turn to the New Testament and see an example of wholesome thinking